Salut pour tous! Et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ede Zanetti. We're talking about those technological alternatives, those technological solutions to fight climate change, those that will be used by landholders in order to improve their production and deliver goods to society, which will be retaining the CO2 for at least 100 years. And we start talking about industrial timber and biochar. Those are two examples of technological alternatives which will be inserted in your territory and will be generating jobs and income. And this is because, you know, countries where those machinery are being produced, they have goals, official goals in order to reduce their emissions. And when they export those machinery abroad, when you buy them, for example, in a tropical country, and you start developing a sawmill or a panel industry together with a biochar plant, those countries, they will be selling those machinery, they will have support from their countries to sell them, and they will be able to purchase your credits in order to comply with their emissions reduction. So there is a whole market logic behind the selling of these technologies, and you must be aware. For example, in Brazil, in the last CDM period, 65% of all emissions of all credits that are being emitted in Brazil came from photovoltaic energy. The other 35% came from sanitation, from regulating the big garbage deposits that we have in cities and recovering the gas. So those technologies were exported to Brazil, the credits were generated, and the companies that produced them could buy them again to comply with their targets. And this is what is behind selling a technology for a country which will be using to reduce emissions or to increase removals. It is the opposite for the other alternative, which is looking into sustainable development in our countries and trying to stop them. This has nothing to do with climate change. This is about protecting their own markets against competitiveness from land use intensification in our country. So we have to learn how to separate things, where people are investing on creating jobs and incomes, and when people are investing against our country, and we should be able to make the difference between them. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on the daily struggle for justice. Ede Zanetti for Tudo Exame Africa.